Good morning, good morning, good. Tucking in my shirt. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My mother used to sing to me every morning to wake me up, and it certainly did. I'm not going to sing to you this morning because, well, need I say more? Camera's jumping a little this morning. Not sure what's going on. So good morning, little squids and their parents. Do you see the camera jumping? Is it me? Am I having some sort of medical issue? Who we got this morning? I betcha. Let me take some bets. Vegas odds say that Tom and Laura are here and eating honey bunches of oats. Good morning, Brenda and Brian Cloutier. Good morning, Corey Ward from Baltimore. Then we got some new guests. We got Tina Stevens from Western New York. I went to school in Syracuse, not sure if that constitutes Western New York or if that's considered upstate New York. Maybe Tina Stevens is in Jamestown or somewhere there, far west, Buffalo. Timmy's cousin, Julia Lynn from Pittsburgh, is here. I've been to Pittsburgh. I've been to PNC Park, which is just awesome. And I've been to the downtown, some sort of street that is just awesome outdoor markets. I would say the Polish area, but I believe in Pittsburgh that may be redundant. Mike Lucia with me this morning from First Webster Federal Credit Union. Is my thing jumping or is it just I see it jumping? Can somebody weigh in? Tina advises me geographically, Syracuse is central New York. I'm in Rochester. Excuse me. I spent some nice time in Rochester, actually in Fairport. Funny story in Fairport. I was in college. I was in an outdoor shopping area that had a bar in it. And I waited in line with my friend for quite some time. And we got to the front of the line and it says, no sneakers. And we had waited in line such a long time and we didn't want to go back to my friend's house. So I said, wait a second, I have an idea. And there was a Goodwill or a Salvation Army box outside. So I dumpster dived and I found a pair of ice skates. And so I tried to put those on because the sign said no sandals, no open-toed shoes, no sneakers, but it didn't say no ice skates. I was immediately thrown out of the bar. Good morning, Erin Rigo, Timmy's friend, Drew. Good morning, Drew. And Julia Lynn advises me I was in the strip district, which I don't remember any strippers there. Bryce and Brett Conley are here this morning. So we got a pretty diverse crowd. We're up to 16 people. We got New York, we got Pittsburgh, we got Baltimore, we got One Buteau Road, we got Long Meadow, we got Tina, thanks me for sharing that great story. We got Tom and Laura, honey bunches of oats. I didn't read what you're having for breakfast this morning. Let's see. Honey bunches of oats, English muffin with peanut butter, and Ethiopian coffee. So we got a lot represented there. England is represented with the muffins. We got George Washington Carver is there with the peanut butter. We got Ethiopian coffee and Kip Keino, who I believe won the Olympics in 1972. And then honey bunches of oats, I'm not sure where they come from. And Mike Lucia says, Webster. He was the little man who starred on TV years ago with Alex Karras. Webster. So today's a special day, and that's why we have Timmy Stevens' whole family here. I sense that once the Stevens family experiences a Grandpa Todd read-along about Timmy today, that they are one-hit wonders. I betcha they don't come back tomorrow because it won't be about Timmy. Oh my goodness, you're not going to believe what's just happened. Rain Petruzzi just appeared. Rain is turning a big number today. Grandma Rain, as we call her, or that's what Bryce Conley calls her. So I would like everybody from home to sing Happy Birthday to Rain. I know it sounds like a weather report, rain, birthday, but no. Everybody, you ready? One, I'm gonna mime it so you don't have to hear me sing. You ready? Happy birthday, Rain. I can't believe that the prom queen from David Prouty High, class of 1979, just turned the big 3-0. Math was never my forte. Henriette from the Netherlands says happy birthday. Tom advises that the cereal is from Minnesota. Elizabeth Lusignan is here with Ghana and Stella and Abella, Cantabella. And what did I miss? Mike Lucia says happy birthday. And Tim Sheehan, I'm going to guess, Timmy's cousins from North Dartmouth. We love our Timmy, North Dartmouth. So before we start, I'm going to say one thing. I've been doing these personalized books in addition to the regular books that I write. And they brought me some joy because I'm learning about some voiceless people in our community and I'm giving them a voice. Anybody who's visited the Civen Media Relations website, www.civenmediarelations.com, Cabela, know that this is what I like to do, and that's give the voiceless a voice. So this has given me great pleasure. Here's my sales pitch, and I thought of this the other day, and I hope it's in good taste. As people know, sometimes I straddle good and bad taste. This is not dirty, so your kids can watch. But this is something I thought of the other day, and if it's of interest to people, I'm glad to do it. We're having a lot of people that we're losing currently as a result of the coronavirus. We've also had some pets of recently that we've lost. And because of the situation in the world, we're not able to give these people the proper send-off. I'm happy to assist. This is not a money-making effort, even though I do charge for it. But if anybody would like me to put together a memorial book for a loved one they may have lost, you send me pictures, you send me their story, and I'm glad to put together a tasteful send-off for you to memorialize your loved one during this time. I can do pets as well. Again, I don't know if I'm, not trying to capitalize on anybody's misfortune, but I can do that. We could also put together a video of sorts. As you can see, I'm not really comfortable suggesting this, but it was an idea that I came up with. How do we remember our recently lost until that time that we can properly memorialize them in a burial? That's all for now. That's not all for now. It's just all the sad stuff. Wayne Fogno says, happy birthday, Rain. Okay, so we're going to cut to the chase. And Timmy, life through Timmy's eyes. If people saw my post, Timmy is a gentleman I met up at, I'm not going to remember the name of the school because there's so much in here and yet so little in here at the same time. I met him at a reading at Ellen Waddle School, and Timmy's quite a guy. He has cerebral palsy. But he lives a very full and active and exciting life, which you're going to learn about in a moment. And I had the pleasure of meeting Tim. Ellen put together this personalized book with me, for me, sent me what I need to do it, and I received it in the mail yesterday. And it's exciting for me to see the finished product when I receive it, because even though I see it as I'm putting it together, to see the finished product is really exciting for me. So I'm going to read you Timmy's story, done in Grandpa Todd's rhyming verse, and then I'll show you the pictures that go along with it. Many people may be pictured here. I know Julia, I believe, is on page 3 here. I think that's Julia. Ellen tells me that this is called, forgive me, the Professional Center for Child Development. Timmy went there as a young child. He doesn't go there anymore. It's just for children, but it's a wonderful facility where children with disabilities learn, teach, socialize, and spend a lot of time doing more than I know. But if you have any questions about it, I would assume there's a website. I don't know the address. I don't need to know. But if you Google Professional Center for Child Development, you will find it. So here, let's entertain. It's been an all-adult reading so far, and we're going to entertain the kids. Bryce is here. Noah's here. Brian Clute is here. Okay, dedication. This book is dedicated to all the people in Timothy's world, many of them here today, that have made a profound difference in his well-being, quality of life, and happiness. To our friends and family, home care nurses, medical professionals, educators, therapists, mass, state, and private agencies serving individuals with complex healthcare needs and developmental delays. And every member of Team Tim, you are extraordinary. Ellen Waddle. Ellen reminds me that PCCD, Professional Center for Child Development, is located in Andover and Lawrence, Massachusetts. Ready? They say a man is measured by how he lives each day. He's defined only by his actions and not the things he'll say. I'd like you to meet Timmy, who defines this very saying. His strength and love and zest for life scream the words we are conveying. Was born with cerebral palsy. He's known as quite a fighter, and just by being in it, each day becomes much brighter. I can attest to that. Many surgeries endured at BCH, Boston Children's Hospital, an impatient frequent flyer, but when it comes to recovery, his bar is set much higher. Has 18 cousins who love him so, they become his biggest fans. In the daily marathon Tim lives each day, they're cheering from the stands. Tim loves life more than many do. You can see it in his smile. While some have come to dread each day, Tim makes each worthwhile. I would say Tim is a Red Sox fan. I know he is. He's a sports fan in general. He loves audiobooks and music and to watch the Red Sox play. Going for walks, enjoying life is how Tim spends each day. He played for Andover Little League in the Challenger division, was the team's slick fielding shortstop. He played with great precision. The original Xander Bogaerts fielded hard hits, then he fired. And if Challenger League had such a thing, his number would be retired. How do we get this in there? There we go. Loves spending time with family. Just him and mom and Doug. After a long day watching baseball, he loves his mother's hug. Or picking up shells in Kennebunkport, where they roll in with the tide. Tim's favorite place to experience life with his family by his side. Spent time with great-grand Mary, memorable times they'd celebrate. Longevity runs in the family genes. She lived to 108. Holy crapola. They loved to sit together, holding hands or just a hug. Perhaps her key to longevity is hidden in her mug. I don't know, Grandma Mary. Was it really coffee? Tim loves to go out cruising in the Mustang or the van, just gazing at the scenery or talking man to man. Unable to use a spoken word, his message will transcend, whether fishing with a buddy or celebrating with his friends. And these are his friends. And look at all of them. He has friends galore, friends up the wazoo. Some know him as a ladies' man. He's the prom king with his queen, often posing for the camera or in a limousine. With a stylish suit and a baseball cap, he's the talk of every prom. But of all the gals in Timmy's life, his favorite is his mom. I don't know. I would have gone for this spicy number here as opposed to his mom, but that's just me. He's participated in 20 marathons, cheers a runner on in spirit. For the Miles for Miracles program, he roots so hard they'll hear it. His role as patient partner as each runner braves the course. When they lack in motivation, Tim becomes their source. For 26.2 grueling miles, a race course they will choose. If you think your race is challenging, try wearing Timmy's shoes. Think about that, peeps. For 26.2 grueling miles, a race course they will choose. If you think your race is challenging, try wearing Timmy's shoes. From Hopkinton to Heartbreak Hill and the miles in between, as much as Tim loves Patriots Day, his favorite's Halloween. Is Pilot Tim. There's nothing like fishing with a friend. You can hear it in his laughter. Tim and his friend know well enough it's not the fish they're after. The best teacher his mom has ever had, like a gift from up above, coaches life, human spirit, kindness, and the power of true love. Henriette loves the picture in the airplane, and Dapper Dawn Kern is with us again this morning. Listen, here's the big finish. Grandpa Todd's stories always have a lesson. They say a man is measured by how he lives each day. He's defined only by his actions and not the things he'll say. If most could live like Timmy, it would come as no surprise that they'd find things more enjoyable seeing life through Timmy's eyes. The end. I love that story. Not the book. I love the book too, but I love Timmy's story. Timmy's story is one of faith, strength, perseverance, playing the hand you dealt. It's beauty. It's what we're going through right now, folks. It's when I say, I don't remember how I said it because it was actually a minute ago, and this is how the cabeza works. But if you want to complain, walk a mile in Timmy's shoes. Julia Lynn, thank you. Or any of our buddies who, may have a disability. I'm convinced, this is my belief. Corey Ward, correct me if I'm wrong. Those with disabilities are put on the planet to teach us so many life lessons, to teach us kindness and compassion and strength and perseverance and resilience. And if they weren't here, we may not learn these things. And maybe the pandemic as well is here to teach us so many things. To teach us life isn't always easy. It's not always big stock gains and big houses and buying things. It's about slowing down and looking at what's important, spend some time with your family, and getting back to simple things. I can guarantee right now, Elizabeth Lusignan, for one, has spent more time loving her family over these past few weeks than she had prior to. And so that's my sermon for today. My sermon, Grandpa Todd doing a sermon. That's weird, man. Denise Whitman, love you. Brian Brenda Cludia, love you. Laura says Timmy's a champion. Oh, so true. Oh, so true. So anyhow, enjoy your day. We had snow today in Massachusetts. Just whatever. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Throw it on us. Snow, pandemic, all this stuff. Bring it on. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Corey Ward agrees. Boston strong. Timmy strong. Corey strong. Brian strong. Bryce strong. Laura strong. All of us strong. I don't know what I'm going to read tomorrow, but I'll be here 10 a.m. See you. Love you all.